Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do the secret origin of the Silencer. Well, basically the Silencer issue number 13 by DC Comics. Yeah, let's dive in. So, yep. I believe, well, this Silencer, she is somewhere dreaming. And we go back in time where she was a little girl and they call her by her, well, name called Honor. Through the comics, I said that Honor is a stupid name. Well, now I know why she is called Honor, and we're going to get to that. So she's in a class, and this teacher says, how will we most effectively disable a subject in this situation? Anyone? Honor? And she says, I don't know, miss. Didn't you do your homework? And then she's being, well, how do you say, bullied by this girl here. But then she uses her power to do a silence bubble around this girl. And then we see from the other side Talia and her subordinates, I believe. She says, how does she do that? Well, we think it's metagenic, Miss Al Ghul. And they say it's the zone of silence and she can now, expand it. So she's basically learning. Then she, this girl tries to attack her. She gets, how do you say, a piece of her own medicine. Is that how you say it? And then the teacher says, crush the nasal bone. You see, Honor, you did know. Now go to the headmistress' office. So it seems that Talia wants to recruit her, but this subordinate woman here says that, how do you say, Raja Ghul wants to use this girl for the League of Assassins. But Talia says, no, I need a personal assistant. So she's meeting with her and they're getting introduced with each other. And then we skip a few years when she was, a young girl and she is training and killing all the other assassins. So she's getting better and better. And she wants to be in the League of Assassins. But Talia says, no. I'm not going to give you back to the League. And she says, well, why? Well, and then she explains that she is planning something. She wants to break away from her father. Not really saying that directly to Honor, but she says there's a new initiative that I need you to help me build. She said, you will need me to silence for you. And she says, yes. Evil man? Of course. She says, I will destroy evil men. I will rid the world of them. But if I thought I was being used to silence the innocent, the undeserving, you never see me again. Defiant. She says, where will you go? Says Talia. Well, and then she stumbles a little bit. She says, it doesn't matter. I found a life for myself. That's what everybody wants and deserves. But Talia says so gloatingly, so you with a husband and what, children? A house in the suburbs? How ordinary. Well, she says, there's nothing wrong with ordinary. No, it isn't. Talia says, you need to trust me. And she said, we're going to change the world together. And so Honor, or a young silencer, says, in the orphanage, I was just a number on the wristband. At St. Adrian's, I heard someone said it would be an honor to die. I like the word. I thought it would make a good name. There was never anyone in my life to give me a name. But you took me in. You believed in me when no one else did. I will follow you to the ends of the earth, Talia. But I need this killing to stop someday. I need a life on my own, a chance. Okay, I get where she's coming from with the whole name. I still think Honor is not really a name. It's more like, title or something. It's not really fit for a name. But now I know where she calls her Honor, but still. Talia says, well, give me a few years. And she basically says, I'm going to give you what you want. She said, do you promise? Help me do good to the world, for the world, and build something of significance. I promise to get you your freedom. And I don't break promises. Yeah, right. Moving on a couple of years, again, where she is fighting assassins and art looks great. The fight scenes looks fantastic. I mean, look at this. It looks really, really good. A lot of kinetic energy in here, a lot of impact. I love it. It's great stuff. Um, she says, clear. And Talia comes out, and it sees that these are the guys from the League of Assassins that wants to kill Talia. And why they were trying to kill you, Silencer says to Talia. She says, my father has learned of my ambition to break from him. Basically, she's saying that Raja Ghul wants to get rid of him before she gets too powerful. But on the other hand, he knows from the beginning that he would step in his footsteps, but somehow he's not ready to, give her the keys to the kingdom yet. And being a bastard as he is, he tries to get rid of her somehow. They talk about, the new project Leviathan, and that she says, my father is an evil man, perhaps the most evil. He knows I wish to make the world better, quote unquote, what is better. He knows that I will one day place him in my sights, so preempts that moment, basically, saying that, like I said before, wants to get rid of her before that moment comes. It's more like a cat and mouse game. I like that. Then we have a terrible Tong King. God, he's so awful, that guy. More years are going, flying past, and we see here this biomod guy. I forget his name instantly. I'm not sure why. But so these people are enjoying themselves in the club, and he says, this is Leviathan, these people? Yeah, and it seems that they are the best, but they're also, killers, murderers, etc. And each of one will run a division of Leviathan, a different specialty. And she says some of them are questionable, but they are useful for now. So she tolerates their strange behavior. So she letting her know that Talia here is the head of Leviathan, that she's the boss, but that she has also a trained killer with her called the Silencer. And everyone is afraid of the Silencer. So the Silencer stares into the crowds, and we see here this guy who's been killed by this monster, the headless guy, now headless, I'm forgetting his name, and also Wishbone, and they're all looking, in like very afraid, because she is a trained killer. She is basically unstoppable. Skipping a few pages. Silencer comes back from a mission. She's badly hurt, and she says Talia releases her from her plight or something like that. She says, I transferred funds to you. I release you from my promise, and that she can, go ahead and raise a family, go into the suburbs. She says, if this is what you really want, you will be all alone. I won't be able to protect you. She says, I always protected you. You know what I mean. Life is ordinary. And so if you need to go, I will try and get by. I'll be fine. So I'm not sure if Talia is now really sad or honest about her feelings towards, the friendship with Honor here, with the Silencer. I believe there's a really good chemistry between them, that they are really become more than, partners in crime, real friends, not in a romantic way. And but also she tries, I'm not sure if it's manipulating, but maybe she wants to, have Silencer by his side all the time. She says, or you could wait a week or two, think things through. And he says, I get the peroxide. And if you want, you can come with me. But Silencer's already gone. She's choosing to be, leave Leviathan, leave Talia, get a life of her own. And that's what she did. But, that was a little bit too far away. I need to tell you what it is. Skipping. So then we see all the memories of the life that she has fading. Her lives with her husband, with Ben, and her husband. Then she wakes up, because this is the now in Kadim. And this scientist says, you know that the Lazarus process is erosive, especially if one is not of Al Ghul's genetic stock. And the damage to memory and personality can be considerate. So yeah, Talia wants to have Silencer at her side again, but broken, forgetting about the past life, renewing her vows, if you will. I want her memories diluted. But she also says that, this guy says also that, there's danger. She could be a zombie if you're really unlucky. So they go to the Lazarus pit and nobody is in there. Where could she be? Well, I showed you a bit. She's here. And then she's, walking, or if you can call it, to Talia. It says, "Honor, my name is Talia," she says. "Talia, mistress." And then she's bowing to her. And then it says here, "Silencer reborn." Yes, he is. She's being brainwashed, indoctrinated again to serve Talia Ghul's bidding, and I really like that. I don't like the secret origin. I mean, people have origins. There's nothing like secret origins because basically it's telling the same story, but then a little bit different. But that's nor here nor there. It's just minor nitpicking for me. I like it. I also like this new artist for this comic. That is, let me double check. Who is this guy? V. Ken Marion? Oh no, and then there's a storyteller, but who is the artist then? Or maybe they're both the artists. It doesn't matter. It's real cool. Guys, more like a small intermezzo for what's to come. So we see each other again at issue 14. I said dramatically. No. Tomorrow is going to be a new review. Don't worry. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.